Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today it's me playing, and I'm in the Scharnhorst, a tier 7 German battleship. Now, it's a standard battle on fault line, so the good news is I'm top tier, the bad news is it's a standard battle and I hate standard battles. Now there is a carrier, there is one destroyer, and there aren't too many tier 7s. Now the problem with standard battles is that without objectives to fight over, they are usually a lot more stale and boring and a lot more long range MP, I suppose. But we will see. I mean, I'm a brawling battleship, I'm top tier, maybe there is something I can do. And once in a while there is even a standard battle that's not making you fall asleep. Also, like, this battle is, well, I guess it's in some ways epic and in others not. It felt like it should have been more epic than it was. Well, but by the end you'll probably understand what I mean with that. But anyway, my division mate is currently radaring the only enemy destroyer, and while I try to lob shells over that mountain, well, not quite working. I guess one shell made it past the mountain, but it didn't hit anything. And well, this time we got a hit, but the most important part here is my team is making quick work of that DD. And then the enemy will be destroyerless. Of course, in a standard battle, not really that big of a deal. I mean, you still might want a DDs to go scouting and so on. But there is a carrier too that can fulfill that role. And there probably isn't going to be much camping happening anyway. Now on the right side, it looks like the teams are rather evenly matched. And friendly team is somewhat aggressive. Well, here on our flank, we are probably rather evenly matched too. And look at that, I probably get a broadside to shoot at there. Dispersion looks good, and goodbye. That was satisfying. So anyway, what I was saying is that when you have two bigger blobs, it's a lot harder to push. Like if you have a 3 versus 3 situation, you can most likely push if you're like in a appropriate battleship. Simply because when you push, all enemies will focus you because you're the closest and you are perceived as an immediate threat. And if you push against 3 ships, that means 3 ships will focus you. And you can tank that for a bit. But if you push like 7 ships, then 7 ships will focus you and you're going to survive that no matter what you are in. So basically, what I'm trying to say is we have 2 bigger blobs here, so not much pushing for now, probably. But anyway, looks like I'm going to beach myself here. Not really too much of a problem, but it will take me a bit to get out of here again. And I'd probably much rather be going like around forward again and continue engaging stuff. It's a bit of awkward maneuvering on my part. Now I kind of want to shoot those cruisers, but I should probably meet the charging hood. Like, the hood is finding that out sort of the hard way, right? Like, despite our teams being somewhat evenly matched here, like what, like 6 friendlies here, and well, I mean, the one battleship is a bit behind. Them is already lost 2 ships, but we are slightly evenly matched here, if that makes sense. But you see, that hood is going down pretty fast, and that's because he's the one charging in, and that means everyone is focusing him. And yeah, I might take a few ships with him, but he's pretty doomed there. So I finally managed to get out of here, and it looks like just in time to secure that kill. And now I can go in and meet the Gneisenau. Now, of course, there is still an Atlanta and an Emerald, and it looks like a Nelson is trying to sneak up behind us, but I have a division made in the Synop who will probably just stop that Nelson. Now, got a nice citadel in the Atlanta. I'm too broadside to Gneisenau, let's be honest. While the Gneisenau might not be able to citadel me, he's definitely able to do quite a bit of damage with penetrations. But I really want to sink that Atlanta, and well, that worked. So we got some torps towards the Gneisenau. I expect the Gneisenau to be coming more like nose in towards me, that's how I aim my torps there. Because it doesn't make an awful lot of sense to sail broadside to me. Well, I mean, I'm still kind of broadside to him because I wanted to shoot the Emerald, but it's time that I start angling there. and my endeavors of shooting the emerald didn't really work out. So, of course, the Glycer now is staying full broadside instead of turning nose towards me. That means my torps miss. And I should probably be trying to punish him for all the broadside he's showing, but like, it's an emerald, you know, you just gotta shoot it. Would work obviously better if I'd started hitting, but I'm really expecting some juicy citadels from there. Now this is more the dispersion that I was looking for. Yeah, that's too over. I mean, come on, Scharnhorst. Don't fail me now. Give myself some emerald, and that's misses. I mean, meanwhile, my health is actually getting pretty dangerously low. And that's what I was looking for. There is this. Now I should have been able to deal with this emerald, it feels like a while ago. Now the emerald almost made it behind an island, but instead he decides to not go there. So we finish off an emerald. And, well, I mean, Eisenhower torps obviously are going to run out. Because he never will manage to get close. And Eisenhower goes broadside. I mean, I shouldn't judge, I've been broadside to him a lot too. I guess we just like to penetrate each other. So anyway, heal is ready again. Eisenhower should be going down here. I mean, he's even burning, let's just... But he's also healing. So I decided to give it a go there, and the Kraken's unleashed. And that just hurt that Nelson even had armor piercing loaded. So, you know, it doesn't feel like a Kraken so far, because I didn't feel like I had that many damage. But then again, like low tier ships, they don't have that much health. And well, look at that, there is 900 health battleship, so shares are on the way. And that would be kill number 6. Not even 100k damage. And yeah, I even got a devastating strike in there, so there might have been some kill securing going on too. I'm on pretty low health though, 2 heals left, and this is a win. But what remains to be seen is what can we do with the remainder of this battle. So, we have a Duca there. Now it looks like our destroyer is going for the enemy cap and maybe for the carrier. Now capping against the carrier in a standard battle is not going to work unless the carrier lets you. Because your smoke screen isn't long enough, right? Like you can't just sit in smoke and get the full cap. The smoke will run out and then the carrier can interrupt you. So yeah, you basically need a carrier that's either unable to hit a destroyer or a carrier doesn't care. But you know, that's doesn't really matter. I mean, I just sink the enemies too, with more ships going this way. So got some shares on the Duca, and yeah, they didn't reach. So bad aim on my part. I assume the Duca will be turning away now, so I was hoping he'd continue broadside, but it doesn't look like he will. I mean, he might have realized that there is trouble back at home. He might just have realized that there are enemies sailing towards him. Who knows? The enemy team does need a miracle at this point. And well, I mean, maybe I can even get 7 kills out of this game, but not with that RNG. So the Duca disappeared, and this is where we'll unlock the camera here a bit and just speed up the process. Because as you might imagine, that Duca won't just be coming back out. He is going back home. The Ranger is running towards his remaining allies, and there is no way I can shoot over those mountains there. Meanwhile, while we were camping, our destroyer left the cap, I think, to dodge the dive bombers. My division mates have entered the camp by now, so there should be plenty of anti-air there. But hey, it looks like the enemy is coming out there to play, so that's good. We are seeing some more engagement here. broadside cruises. Lovely as always. And what can we do with this? Well, not an awful lot it turns out. Even though the dispersion looked rather decent on a first glance, I suppose. So Dallas, Stuka, both work equally fine, I suppose. And the carry is going for me. That was a reasonable hit he got there, so I'm going to use my last heal. But hey, I mean, I'm still floating my anti-air, going my planes in the air, and it's like it's only a tier 6 carrier. So I should be fine for now. Now enemy ships are getting pretty low, and I have an island between myself and them. So let's see, Duca's turning away, but it's the only one visible. Can we see the Dallas again? I mean, it doesn't matter where I shoot here. Shots are out. Oh, Dallas is on pretty low health too. And like the most epic part here, I think, is the kill securing. So we are at 7 kills now, you know. 7 kills is the most I ever had in a World of Warships game. But hey, maybe we can even make 8. And he's at 143 hit points, and my share is huge. And I'm eating a torpedo, which I probably shouldn't have, but who cares. We are at 8 kills right now, and that's a new record for me. So there is a carrier remaining, but there is also, like, we are camping, and there is only 4 minutes left, and he's quite a bit away. He's probably running further away even. But you know what? We're going to speed this up again, because what we're now going to find out is, can I get 9? It would be my first 9. I mean, I'm already the record with 8. A personal record, I mean. So, can I get 9? Now, everyone left the cap because I guess they want to see if I can get 90 or they just want some more damage. I mean, at this point we are having a laugh anyway about how I managed to get 8 kills with below 100,000 damage. So, yes, we are going to slow it down again. Others already have shots at this guy. And he is going down. I mean, if I can come around here, I can probably torp him. And somebody got a big hit. My first chance to shoot it. The kill. So, there you have it. That's my first 9 kill game. And honestly, I would have expected if I managed something like 9 kills, it would be a truly epic battle. And it just kind of wasn't. But I think it was still fun, and there was some interesting brawling going on, and then in the end just hunting down the last remaining enemies. And we had a lot of fun while this happened on stream. And there was a lot of laughter involved in this battle. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.